Okay, so I'm here with Jonas Green at Roots Monkey at European Utility Week. Jonas, how you doing?
Very good. How are you?
Not too bad myself. So virtual reality is one of those very interesting things at the moment. Do you want to just tell us a bit about Root Monkey and how you're blending VR, AR into the smart grids context?
Yeah, sure. So Root Monkey is really an asset and process optimization company. So what we are into is if you have a fleet of vehicles or if you have a set of batteries or anything like that, we will look to get the most utility out of that for your company. How we got into VR, AR, is we were working on a undergrounding project for a utility. So it's about undergrounding overground networks. And the process has about 12 layers of different information, which we use to do to work to where the algorithm works to do optimization. And it's quite difficult to visualize that for the decision makers. So we got into doing this as a proof of concept, really, where the virtual reality helps the decision makers understand.
Okay, and you've got an interesting map here of what appears to be some sort of ecosystem, perhaps even a process stage plan. Do you want to maybe walk us through some of this before we actually get to see what the kit looks like?
Well, possibly, yes. So this wall here is just all about the undergrounding project. So we started with the utility in the UK who was looking to optimize the process. It's entirely manual at this point. So there's a number of planning people involved in looking at what part of the network can be undergrounded, and they have to process all of this information manually. So where we came in, as we said, well, we have algorithms that can automate this entire process. So we looked at the business problems, we applied our solutions, and we came up with these optimizations.
Cool. So shall we? Let's check
Sure.
out the kit and see how that works.
So hopefully this works. Right. So if you pop this on.
Oh wow.
Does it work?
Yeah.
You should be able to see the controllers
Yeah.
and grab them.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Right. Get the other one.
Okay.
Okay. So on the controller, you'll be able to see the different information layers. So
yeah.
you can touch them with your hand. Other hand. That's right. That's right. So you can turn them on and off.
Wow.
On the right of your controller.
Yes.
Oops, there's the other one.
Okay.
There you can
Oh,
set
yeah.
your different zoom levels.
Oh yeah.
So if you zoom out a bit, now you can see the whole model
Yeah.
beneath
Oh wow.
you.
Yeah.
You can also teleport around if you touch the teleport button over here.
Cool.
It's higher up.
Yeah.
And you've teleported into a wall. It's always good.
Oh wow. Where am I?
Touch one of these.
Okay.
Yeah, you're back in the world.
Oh wow.
Okay. So you can see various floodplains.
Yeah. Can I touch them?
You can touch it. Try
Touch
to
a
touch
flood.
them.
touch a floodplain. Wow. Okay. That's okay. Wow. That is different. And so perhaps maybe I can take this off.
Sure.
Okay. Brilliant. So what does this sort of technology represent for, especially the teams who probably come from a very manual, used to hands-on experience? What's the first reaction you get? Is it a bit like mine, sort of like, oh wow?
I think that generally the very first reaction is like that. I think very quickly though it's about visualization, understanding. So we're talking about all this data that's coming from everywhere these days. So these sensors that produce all of this data. The best way to understand data is to see it, and that's what this is about. So it's about communicating concepts very quickly, as opposed to looking at sheets of information, or even in two-dimensional maps. You cannot see the hills. You have topological graphs with the hills on there, but it's just not the same as actually seeing it. So yeah, we find that people interact with this like it. quite quickly.
And there must be an aspect here about changing the way people do business.
Indeed.
Is there perhaps companies that look at this and see this might be the future of how they manage their remote workforce? You know, perhaps efficiency. What are some of those benefits that come
Oh,
to
yeah,
mind?
absolutely. So if you take this maybe a couple of years into the future, where this will turn maybe from VR a lot more to AR, so that's where you still see everything, but you still see your surroundings through the glasses, but you can superimpose information on top of the reality. And that's when workforce improvements will come, where they'll be able to see the next step of what they have to do. They'll be able to see what is the result, or where are the pipes in the walls. All of these things will be immediately visible.
Cool. So just to end things here, I mean, I know you've already got one test in the field, one project that you've done quite recently. How easy is it to get for a utility or a particular team to get involved with this kind of technology? Is this, because it seems fairly complex? It surely can't be that simple, right?
Well, come and talk to us.
Perhaps.
I think we have 3 or 4 weeks of development in this, so we are looking to make this much simpler to access. But in terms of development, it's actually much less complex than people think.
Awesome. I think let's end it there.